Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're planning to live or stay long term in Japan, one of the first practical tasks you'll face is opening a bank account. Whether you are an expat, a student, or a long term traveler, setting up finances smoothly can make a huge difference. Today, we'll take a detailed look at the entire process, share essential tips, and even touch on modern trends that could make banking in Japan easier than ever. Stick around to find out which documents you need, how to choose the right bank, and how Japan's banking culture might surprise you. Let's get into it. Why should you go through the hassle of opening a bank account in Japan? For one, most employers in Japan will only transfer salaries to local accounts. Even if you're freelancing or working part-time, having a Japanese account simplifies receiving payments. Aside from that, life in Japan is built around cash and bank transfers. While cash is still king, having a bank account lets you set up automatic bill payments, pay for services with ease, and avoid the fees associated with international cards. Trust me, nothing feels more stressful than realizing your overseas card won't work at the local ATM when you need cash. Did you know that fees for using an international card can sometimes be as high as 3 to 5% per transaction? That adds up fast. To open a bank account in Japan, you need to bring a few essential documents. Let's go over them in detail so you don't miss anything. Residence card, 在留カード. This is your primary ID. As a foreign resident, ensure it's updated with your current address. Passport, not always required, but it's a good idea to have it as a secondary ID just in case. Personal seal, 印鑑. This small stamp is still widely used in Japan. While some modern banks accept signatures, a traditional bank might require this, especially for important documents. Japanese phone number. This is crucial for communication and verification. Some banks use SMS or phone calls for account verification and security alerts. Proof of address. Most banks will use address on your residence card, but having a utility bill with your name on it can sometimes be a helpful backup. 印鑑 can be easily purchased at the stationery stores or ordered online. You can even get one personalized with your name in katakana or kanji. Choosing the right bank is an important decision. Let's go over the main types of banks you'll find. Traditional banks. These include Mizuho, MUFG, and SMBC. They are reliable, have widespread ATMs, and offer services like loans and credit cards. However, English support may be limited at some branches. Japan Post Bank, Yucho Ginko. Great for those looking for simplicity. You'll find Yucho ATMs everywhere, from train stations to convenience stores, making it super convenient for daily use. Online banks. Banks like Rakuten Bank and Sony Bank are perfect for those who are comfortable managing everything online. These often have lower fees and offer some English support, but may require a slightly different setup process. If English support is a top priority for you, banks like Shinsei Bank or Seven Bank are great options. They cater to this international community and offer English language services. Now, let's break down the actual application process. When you visit the bank, you'll need to fill out an application form. It's typically in Japanese. So if you're not fluent, bring a Japanese-speaking friend or use a translation app. You'll hand over your documents and the bank staff will verify them. This part can take anywhere from 20 minutes to over an hour, depending on how busy the branch is. Once everything is verified, you might receive your bankbook, 通帳, on the spot. The ATM card will usually be sent to your registered address within a week or two. This card allows you to withdraw money, check balances, and make deposits at ATMs. So, what's unique about a Japanese bank account? Here are the main features. Cash card, キャッシュカード, used primarily for ATMs, not for making purchases at stores. Debit cards that double as cash cards are becoming more common, but they still aren't standard. Bankbook, 通帳. This is not just a record of your transactions. It's also an old school way to verify your balance. Many ATMs in Japan will print transaction details directly into the bankbook. Internet banking, available with most banks, but may have limited English support. Some banks, like Shinsei, offer full English interfaces. Mobile banking apps are convenient, but remember that many are only in Japanese. Make sure you're comfortable navigating these or have translation tools handy. Here are some quick but crucial tips to avoid surprises. ATM hours. Did you know that many Japanese ATMs have limited hours? While convenience store ATMs are usually open 24/7, bank ATMs may close by 9 p.m. or even earlier. Fees. Watch out for fees when withdrawing money outside regular hours or from other banks' ATMs. These fees can range from 100 to 500 yen per transaction. Direct debit, 口座振り替え. Use this feature for automatic payments like rent or phone bills. It's a lifesaver for avoiding late payment fees. Japanese banking is gradually modernizing. Digital banks like Rakuten Bank and PayPay Bank are gaining popularity for their user-friendly interfaces and minimal fees. These banks allow you to manage everything from your smartphone and often have faster customer support, even in English. These trends are making banking in Japan more flexible and appealing, especially for younger generations and tech-savvy expats. Opening a bank account in Japan may seem daunting, especially with a language barrier and specific requirements. But with the right preparation and knowledge, it can be a smooth process. Choose a bank that best fits your needs, come prepared with the necessary documents, and don't be afraid to ask questions. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more insights into life in Japan. And don't forget, share your experiences in the comments. What was your biggest challenge when opening a bank account in Japan? I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching and see you next time.